Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire foundation and concealer collection. I started like a mini, like my makeup collection kind of situation when I did showing you guys all my lip glosses. So I thought that like every now and again, I would just put up different portions of my makeup collection. I cannot do the whole video in one because we would be here forever and I wouldn't be able to go into depth of each item and show you guys. So if you're excited to see what my favorite foundations are, what foundations I have, then go ahead and keep watching. So the first two foundations I pulled out are the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish. I have one in this tanner color and one in this super duper pale color. So the reason I got the super duper paler color is because this one was way too dark. Not really too dark, just more too orange, but it says it's neutral. It just was a whole mess. I did a whole review on it. I liked the foundation. The color just really was weird. So the next two, this actually used to be my super favorite foundation and I have not worn this in a minute. This is the Milk Matte Foundation. This is Blur Liquid. I found this foundation when I found the Blur Powder and I fell in love with both of them. It is a matte foundation and I have very dry skin. It's a very known situation on my channel. I don't feel like it does what matte foundations do to my dry skin. I almost feel as though it kind of just like, it almost absorbs. It is a thicker, more full coverage. Like I'm not saying it's lightweight, but it's not like, so I tried Fenty and that was kind of crusty musty situation because I have really dry skin, where it's not like that. It's not that matte, but it gives you the illusion of matte. So I got these I got one from Sephora and then I got the other one from TJ Maxx. So the next two things I have are some pretty lightweight foundations. I have the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation, and to be honest, I really don't like this foundation. It's very lightweight. I used to like it, but I've come to like kind of feel like it gives me breakouts because I don't have a lot of situations going on, and then I use it and then all of a sudden now I have like those bumps that I tell you guys I get, so it kind of irritates my skin. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. So this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I hated this foundation. I hated it. I haven't used it again. Maybe I'll do like a second try situation now that my skin is a lot better and it's not as dry. So maybe I'll try it again, but I just felt like it was supposed to be hydrating and there wasn't anything hydrating about it. So I think I'm gonna give it a second try. Maybe I'll do like a second chance video and see how it goes. So I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. So this is another Milk product that I got. I got this from TJ Maxx. This is the Flex Foundation Stick, and honestly I've only ever used it like one or two times. I use it to mix with liquid foundations. Most times I like to mix liquid foundations with sticks because sticks are thicker where liquids are not thicker. It just gives me a really nice formula and coverage, I find. So I have a lot of sticks, a couple of sticks that I mix with foundations, liquid ones. So this is the Pretty Vulgar, I think this is like the Lava Water foundation. I have only used this once or twice and honestly I don't mind it, but if I'm not mistaken, it's just really way too golden tan for me. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna put some of these in like a I need to try these again situation. I have this Purlisse Perfect Glow BB cream. I don't know that I had to have used it at some point because it's open. So I'm gonna try this one out. If you guys have this, I think I got it from a BoxyCharm, please let me know, because I'm excited to try this actually. It looks really nice. Then I have my wonderful Huda Faux Filter Stick Foundation. This one is too light. I have to get another one, but I do like to mix this one with the Faux Filter Luminous Liquid Foundation. Luminous Matte. It's another one of those luminous matte situations. It's not luminous, I will tell you that. It is very full coverage, but it's not dry. But they reformulated this one. It's not scented, which I love because I hated the scent of the first one, but I like to mix these together because this gives me just a little more coverage, but also lightens up this foundation because it's a little bit dark. Then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, which you can get at any drugstore for like $6. This was really nice. I felt as though you could build the coverage, but it definitely wouldn't give you full coverage. Like you're not going to get that Huda full coverage situation, but it was really nice and made my skin look really dewy, and it's really cheap. I have two Hourglass foundations. I have the Vanish Seamless Liquid Foundation, and then I have the Vanish Stick Foundation, and I actually like to mix these together. This one is actually one of my favorite foundations. I don't think I have much left. Oh, I do. Oh, nah. I don't, but I actually like to mix them together. Oh, it's such a beautiful formula. So then I have two kind of lightweight foundations. So this is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I will say that this does not give me as much coverage as I would like. It's very nice. It looks very nice. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't give me as much coverage as I kind of want in a skin tint situation. So it's more of a moisturizer with a little bit of color than it is an actual like tint. The next one is the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint, and I love the Eavesdrop. I love this. The formula here is what I wish this would have been. So it's enough to give me just like a little bit of coverage, and I feel like you could definitely build this one, where this one I feel like it just absorbs into my skin and just kind of gives me like a glowy look and kind of covers like small imperfections, where this one, it really does a nice job of doing a very sheer coverage, but enough to let my skin come through, but not too little to where you can still see like my little red spots and stuff. And this one is a little more streaky than this one. So then the next one is the Filter Effects by Morphe. It's okay. Can't remember if I liked it when I did a video or review on it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think I minded it so much. It just wasn't my shade. I'm just pretty certain the issue was it was too light. The coverage is buildable from what I remember. It wasn't drying like their original one was trash. So this one isn't bad. It was $20 though, which I feel like if you want a drugstore foundation, this one's gonna do better, and it's $6. So I will never not see Morphe as a drugstore brand. So for me, for them to be like, oh, here's a $20 foundation, I'm just like, oh, okay. So the next one is the Collab Bright Spark Beauty. It's a Collab Bright Spark Radiant Foundation. I like this foundation, but it's old, so it's gonna go. I think I did like a Sally's Beauty haul. So this is the Kevyn Aucoin Balm Foundation Balm. This is the reason I will not try the KVD Foundation Balm, and the reason that I think people who are promoting this for dry skin are full of, because to me this, like it literally peeled up every piece of dry skin I had, texture it stuck to. And get this, it made me look oily on my forehead, and I have super dry skin. Do you understand what it takes to make my skin look oily? Ugh. Like it's just, it's not good. So I think I'm also gonna get rid of this one, and it was kind of expensive even on sale. So I just don't think balm foundations are really something that ever need to be made. So this is one of my most expensive foundations, and I think that's the reason I've kept it. I do like it, is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and it is a really nice formula. I love it. It's definitely like a thing that I can't get rid of, and because it was one of like the most expensive foundations, one of them, that I just, it's a big important step. Like, you know, when you get something and you're like been saving and couldn't get before, and you get it, you're just like, that's mine. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Not gonna use it though because it's kind of old. So the next couple of things I actually got from TJ Maxx, and I don't really use them. I don't know that I care for them. So this one is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. It's super runny, and I don't like that. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. And I mean, if you want to put caulk on your face, then this is what you want. I know that this has a huge cult following. I know Clinique has a huge cult following. And nothing to them. I just hate it. It's so thick. I can't even shake it down. Like, it's just so, it's a thick ass foundation. And then I have the Becca Ultimate Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I actually don't mind this one, and I did get it on sale, so I'm gonna keep it. And it's a little tan, so I can't really wear it until the summertime, but I really didn't mind this one at all. Then there's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. This is just, it's a MAC foundation. It has full coverage. It smells really weird. It's always, their foundation has always stunk like ass. ass. Okay, I'm just, if I'm being honest. I don't know why it stinks like that, but it does. But I do use this sometimes, and a lot of the times, believe it or not, I will mix this foundation with other ones to give it a different formula and more of a silky feel, if that makes sense, and kind of gives it a more blurring look. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Honestly, I got this, I used it one time, and I never used it again. It was okay. It just didn't blow me away. Nothing that they've done lately has really blown me away. And this is just, it was just foundation. Like, it wasn't that great. I think you could pass. And if I'm being honest, this gave me more of a luminous, pretty coverage than this one did. So again, $6. So the last foundation I have, and then we'll move to concealer, is this one. And it is so expensive. And I want you guys to calm down because I know how expensive it is. And you're gonna be like, I can't believe you fucking didn't use that. I can't believe you paid that much money for a foundation. But shh. I was excited to be able to buy this foundation. This is the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. This, my friends, is a $120 foundation. Yes. Do you want a quick review? I'm gonna give you a quick review. This foundation is shit. It is crap. It was crap on my skin, and people swore by this, and I said, you want to know what? For $120, it's going to be good. It's $120. Who would sell a $120 foundation and it not be good? La Mer will. It's trash. What this foundation is for people who have that kind of money to blow and probably have so much money that they do all kinds of stuff to their skin. And maybe this works for some people, but this was horrible on my skin. It would leave streaks. It wouldn't absorb no matter how much blending and pushing and patting and nothing. And it stuck to everything, and it stinks so bad. It's so fragranted. It literally smells worse than the old Huda Faux Filter foundation. So again, another thing that I keep just as like almost like a keepsake, because it did cost me $120 and giving her away would be really sad. I got her many years ago. I want to say 3 years ago maybe. So it's definitely old. I wouldn't put this on my skin. It's definitely expired, but don't ever buy this foundation. I will only recommend expensive things if I think 110% you guys are gonna fall in love with it. This is the worst foundation. Don't at me because I don't care. This is $120 for ass. So we're gonna move on to concealer now that I have upset the internet. Yeah. The expensive portions of the internet. The rest of us are like, bitch, I don't care, I ain't buying that foundation anyway. So we're gonna go into concealers and color correctors because I kind of like basically group them together. I don't have a lot of these because I'm very picky about my concealer. So I had the Morphe concealer. I got rid of all of them because, again, garbage. Garbage. I don't care who recommends that concealer for you. You do not need that much coverage under your eye. You want to get wrinkles, you want to get crusty musty, you want to get like your fine lines showing to the world, use that concealer. That concealer was like fucking paste, caulking my eyes. It was so bad. I got rid of them all and they stunk too. I'm real weird on things that stink. So the 3 color correctors that I have here are the Becca color corrector. This is the Backlight Targeted. It's an orange color corrector. I put this on my under eyes when they're really bad. During the summer, sometimes they can get really dark, and light pink is just not cutting it. So I have to use this one. And then I have the 2, which most of you already know are my favorite. They're just my favorite. I love the formula. I honestly love the formula of all of them. They're not too thick, they're not too thin, and these TikTok made me buy. Love them. I love them. If you don't have them and you have a little bit of money, because they are kind of expensive, I would try them. I like them a lot. So the next color correctors I have are Pro Conceal HD Define LA Girl. Yeah, LA Girl. I don't really use these too much. I think I more use the green one than anything. So I use this one if I want to lighten something up, like a concealer or something, or for somebody else. And then the pink one, you can tell, like, I don't use the pink one at all. But I do like the green one for like redness. If like this, when this was a monster and a half and it was red, I'd put that on before I put my concealer on. And I like the applicator because it's a brush and you squeeze it out. I love that. And also I love, you know, that it's like $3, maybe more, maybe a little bit more, like $4. So the next 2 things I have are, these are the Tarte Shape Tape Glow ones. I mix these with my concealer, and sometimes I just use them like by themselves as just a highlighter, and I really love these. I know a lot of people did not like these, but I like them. I put my concealer on and I put like 1 or 2 drops of this, and I blend it out. The only thing I don't like is that I don't use this. My Tarte Shape Tape, a lot of people hate this. They feel like the internet lied to us. It was too thick. This is everything in a concealer that I love and need. I love it. It's just thick enough, but I don't feel like it's too thick like the Morphe situation. So then I have some ColourPop concealers. I have a light one, the no filter concealers, and then I have a dark one if I contour, which I don't contour a lot. I usually bronze. I don't contour. It's not been something I've been real big on ever in my makeup career, so I don't really go to this one that much, but if I choose to contour, I do use this one. And I like ColourPops. They're like $7. They're decently coverage. I feel like it is a full coverage for $7. And then I have another ColourPop one. This is the Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid one. I go back and forth with this one. Honestly, it's a love-hate relationship. I feel like it's not really enough coverage, and I wouldn't use this by itself for like a no makeup look. So I don't really know how I feel about this. If you guys have this one, tell me what your thoughts are on it. It's inexpensive. It is a hydrating concealer. I'm on the fence. I might keep it to mix with a lighter color one. So I have this Boing Cakeless Concealer. It's from Benefit Cosmetics. I think I got it way too pink, but let me tell you what I hate about it, okay? You get like nothing out, and it's like almost empty, and I've barely used it. So I think it's very cute, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one along. I have the Revolution Makeup Concealer. This is the Conceal and Define. This is a shorter one. I actually really enjoy this one a lot. This is the one that's closest to my skin tone. Most of these are a lot lighter because I like to have a brighter under eye, but this is a lot closer to my skin tone. So if I'm not trying to have like that snatched look and just look like more normal or natural, this is the one I use, and I really love it. It's creamy and it is full coverage, but it's not cakey. It's not thick. It's nice and creamy. So this one is my most expensive concealer. This is another Giorgio Armani product. This is the Power Fabric Concealer, and honestly I did really like this concealer. I just didn't like the doe foot applicator. It was really nice. I felt like it was pretty good coverage, but it's expensive. I'm pretty sure this was almost $50. 38 maybe, 40. It's pretty expensive. So we have the Fenty Beauty Concealer. When I first got this concealer, I hated it. It was so thick and I was just like, ugh. And then I just realized I was using way too much. So I will go ham with certain concealers because they're thick, but they're not too thick, and it gives me like a nice coverage, like my Tarte Shape Tape, where this one is thick. She's thick. She's a thick girl. You don't need that much. This is actually one of my favorite concealers. These last three are, I guess. I love this concealer. This is the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. I have had these concealers since she launched them. I buy them over and over again. This is not just like a, oh my god, I've had this forever. No, like her concealer is the only concealers that I think I've used up enough, other than the Tarte Shape Tape, to continuously buy them. So all of these concealers, the Fenty, I've had them. I've had them and I use them kind of here and there. The only two brands I've ever had to replace are the Tarte Shape Tape, which is, this is my only third one since they launched. I'm pretty certain I've had like 6 of these. So I wanted to show you guys how serious I am. I have 3 more. And I was not sent these. I pay for these. I have 3 more of them waiting to be opened, just in case they got discontinued. I don't want to play. I don't play with that. So the last one I have is the, I think I say this wrong and I'm so freaking sorry if I do, Uoma, U-O-M-A Stay Woke Concealer. I freaking love that. I love that. And this is in Honey Honey. Let me tell you how amazing this is. I think I got this on a sale, and I've never heard of this brand before. I think it's Ulta. I'm a big fan of it. I wear it without any makeup. It is one of my only concealers. There's one other one, the Revolution makeup one, that I wear without makeup, and then this one. So once I run out, I will be getting more. If there's anything else from this brand that you recommend, please let me know, because I want to buy some more. I just haven't. And also, if I am butchering the name of the brand, I do apologize. So these are my top 3, hands down favorite. If I had to throw all of these away, these would be the 3 that I kept, and I think they're great. They all are kind of like in their own little category of things, and that's what I love about them. So they're not the most inexpensive ones I have, but I do really love them. And I think if you're doing like a treat yourself situation, go for those. If you want an inexpensive options, definitely definitely ColourPop. That is it, guys, for my foundation and concealer collection. I hope you liked it. Like I said, I don't have a ton of stuff, but I do have a little bit more than the normal consumer, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Some of the things I love remind me of some of the things I hate, and I don't know why I still have them, because a lot of the times I just put them in there even if I don't like them, and I'm just like, okay, I'll clean it out later, and I forget. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you comment down below and let me know what portion of my makeup you want to see, like face products, like blush, bronzer situation, eyeshadow palettes, all of that. I think eyeshadow palettes it's probably gonna be a longer video, so just prepare for that if I do that one. But I just want to start showing you guys like what I have, why I have the things I have. I am very grateful for all of the things I'm able to afford. I know that it's privilege, and I am 110% aware of my privilege that I have to purchase and have these things. So I never want you guys to think that I'm bragging or I'm being like, look what I have. I'm never, that's just not who I am. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I do new videos every single week, and you do not want to miss out on those. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.